what is public relations? Public relations. Relations. So relations means that there's an engagement. Relations means that there's there's an emotion, that there are emotions that have to go on. AI doesn't have emotions. So AI can never take over public relations. So it is a tool to enhance our work. At a point in time when public relations started, we started with typewriters. And then we moved to computers. We now have all kinds of devices that we use to ply our trade. AI is just one of the devices that we're going to use to ply our trade. So for me, for any public relations practitioner that is worth his salt, doesn't need to be afraid of AI. As a matter of fact, I encourage them to embrace AI. Let me take it further. AI is one of the workshops that we're going to have at the Nigeria Public Relations Week. And what we are going to be talking about is how we can integrate it even further and better into our businesses, into our profession. One of the biggest assets of public relations is advisory. And we make a lot of mistakes because we don't take the advice of public relations practitioners. It's like, signing an agreement without your lawyer. You stand a great risk. There are many things that we need to change in the way Nigeria as a country does its business. The government does its business. Even the private sector does its business. And it's all based on trust. How do we regain that trust? How do we bring back the economy based on people trusting us more or stakeholders trusting us more? What will a quick win be? Like I said, one, putting the right peg in the right hole. Number two, getting the right way of doing the right thing. Because sometimes we are doing the right thing the wrong way. So that will be a quick win. Number three, we think that it will also catalyze the national or values reorientation for Nigeria. You'll agree with me that we have challenges with the values. And we firmly believe at the Nigerian Institute of Public Relations that if we get our values right, half of the challenges that we're facing in this nation, we'll get it right. Take, for instance, all what we hear, that it's some people who are stocking the dollar, that's why it's going up, and so on and so forth. If we are more patriotic in our dealings, we'll find that things like this will not happen. People will be conscious of, we'll put Nigeria first. We've got to change our habit. We've got to buy Nigeria. We've got to do Nigeria. Even as I said before, maybe we've got to just change our ways, and all that will be some of the quick wins that I can assure you that we'll get. The Nigeria Public Relations Week, convened by the Nigerian Institute of Public Relations, will happen in Abeokuta, Ogun State, between April 22nd to 26th, 2024. It will hold at the June 12 Cultural Center in Abeokuta. We're going to have, we have over 20 sessions made of plenaries, workshops, breakouts, and even social events. We're also going to have guided tours, which places we're going to go will include Oluma Rock, Fela Ransom Kuti Museum, the OOPL Library, that's Olusegun Obasanjo Library. We're also going to be visiting the Adire Market in Itoku, where we will see how it is done. As an extension of that, one of the evenings we're going to have what you call Adire on Runway, showcasing the universality of Adire as a material. I'm looking forward to seeing an Adire wedding gown. And we're also going to visit the Ogun State Cargo Airport that is being constructed in Peru. We will do, so we have a slogan, the Rock City, or Abeokuta, the Rock City, is about to rock. We're expecting over 2,000 delegates
practitioners in
from across the country and even beyond.
Sounds like PR on wheels.
Yeah, well, so PR is loud.
Yeah.
And one of the things that we're doing with it is that we're using it to sell the value of public relations as a management discipline. And so we say our slogan for the Nigerian Public Relations Week is boldly public relations. We are no longer apologetic. our focus of the Nigeria Public Relations Week, convened by the Nigerian Institute of Public Relations, is to draw attention to the synergy between economy and reputation. When you have a good reputation, the chances are that your economy will be good. Why? Because when we talk about reputation, we talk about trust. And public relations is the management discipline that establishes trust, sustains trust, in some cases rebuilds the trust for comparative reputation advantage. Nobody wants to deal with an entity that they don't trust, be it public, be it private. And I think some of the challenges we've had with Nigeria as a country is that there's a trust deficit that is operational. What the Nigeria Public Relations Week will do is to attempt to bridge that trust deficit and look at the various stakeholders across board, both local and international, and how we can reduce that deficit, get more people to believe in Nigeria, get more people to believe in government, get government to do more things that people will believe in them. And we believe with that, we can start the journey. As you know, there's not going to be any quick fix. We want to contribute our quota to getting this economy back on its feet, getting Nigeria right side up. We are going to be partnering with all stakeholders, both public and private. And of course, government is very critical to us. So that's why we are hoping that the Minister of Finance and the Coordinating Minister of the Economy will join us. We already have word that the Central Bank Governor has agreed to be part of it. We're looking at the policy advisor to the President, Ms. Adize Bala Usman, and a couple of other people. And we would like to engage them in the importance of public relations as a trust builder. There are things that you would say or things that you ought not to say, because sometimes some things that you say may do more harm than good. So it's not a one-off thing, it's going to be an annual thing. It's going to be something that we will kick off this time around, and we hope that it's sustainable, not just when we're having the week, but throughout the year. What we will do is that we'll bring the consciousness of key stakeholders, especially government, to the importance of public relations as a management tool.